So hello everyone, my live rate episode 3. This episode called Alma, I think, and it's probably gonna be more backstory, right? I hope so. Gonna get the main catch, Seth's motivation maybe. I think it's lacking right now, so let's go to 3, 2, 1, and go. Yeah, I think that's very lacking, right? I don't know if I want to drop studio. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like, there's very little popularity, I feel. Just my videos, but generally, I mean, yeah. This anime. And I can read a higher volume, I think. That's better. I think it's still important to get these three people, like his, yeah, again the dynamic between him and his friends, right? Like his close teammates. We haven't seen them yet. I know it's shounen, so you get it. Yeah, but like again, because it's very very short and trope, right? Compared to Naruto. Naruto is like episode 1 gets the backstory motivation. Episode 2 gives you like Sasuke and Sakura. Yeah, you get like the team Kakashi, right? So you very very quickly do get the motivation, and you get the backstory motivation, and you get like his teammates, right? So you get interaction. Here I'm still waiting for that. Yeah. Episode 1 and 2, they built the world more. Yeah, they were more world building. Okay, people hate magician people. These are these nemesis eggs, and magician people are pretty bad. Most many of them are like bad people because they were hated. So, but at the end of him having this like massive power, I think it's time to explain his backstory. Why is he so strong? How can he block that? Where the other ones were like, no, that's crazy. You can't block that. Yeah, you're gonna die, right? So the volume is really really low. I think it's my computer. Yeah, it's better. Here we go, yeah. And the volume was super low. Yeah, but how can he do that? He can stop this like blue zero for somehow. I mean, the other guys had better mace than him, right? And they were all like, what? So clearly he has a kind of typical main character, base power level. No one else has, yeah. Okay, now he's gonna punch it, I think. Yeah. And he just killed that poor monster, yeah. Well, no, it's still alive? There's a big hole in it? Okay, it's still alive somehow. It's just like... I think they're very similar to Hollows design in Bleach, yeah. I think they're very similar to Bleach Hollows, really. There's no the hole in his stomach. But with this mask thing, right, yeah. Oh, here's Alma. And she's like, whatever, it's easy for me, yeah. Oh, she's cut it in two, okay. Easily cut it in two. Alma. She's angry as always. Yeah, so that's probably the time how she found him, right? Like how she adopted him. Yeah, I mean, she still kill it. Okay, don't use, yeah. Yeah, and of course it's like, no normal sorcerer fight with a bare fist, yeah, like, but I'm the main character, I do it! Yeah, and of course it's like, I will do that. That's my thing, yeah. Yeah. Don't stop standing out too much, yeah. Yeah. What? She's like sent them away or something to prison, maybe? Yeah. There was like a contract arrived, so that was like money paid, wanted list. There's Tommy. Hmm. Yeah, it was really cool, right? So infected people and sorcerers is like, I mean, it's like an in-between state there, where you can't use magic, but you use infected. Yeah, but people be even more afraid because you only. I'm just saying, I get why I'm saying this, but it's really there's no logic in that at all. Hopefully, no. The problem is hopefully he will learn that if you kill every monster, you are the only monster left, right? Because if yeah, then the sorcerers will be even worse. They'll be even more sticking out. Okay, finally, what is radiant? Radiant. Ah, that's where they're coming from, like the moons and that. Yeah, that's where they are alive from. It really has a lot of like the JRPG feel to it. Yeah, it's like up there in the space, on the planet up there. There's the demon spawning. Yeah. Yeah, there are more enemies, right? Yeah, obviously. It's like backstory, yeah, you know that. It's like kind of backstory. Probably. It's I think it's pretty good, but it still is the same story like last episode. It's like yeah, you know the bigotry. It's still you know people hate make yeah, they hate our race. Yeah, it's still 3 episodes of the same storyline pretty much. But that's coming so far really. Feel beating a dead horse in a way. I mean, and I am all in for Shounen having a really slow start. I mean, Black Clover had a really slow start. But actually, Black Clover had episode 2 right away. Episode 2 was really was too slow and Black Clover was really, really bad pace. But it had the backstory right away, right? It had a backstory. But also, Black Clover did right away established that he's important because he has no magic and so on. So we know right away, we know why Asta is special. This is like he gets special for some reason. So finally, here we go, backstory. Yeah, because we need a little motivation why he is special to kind of have that special belief, but we have to have some kind of. Sport has 2 arms now in the backstory, right? Maybe. It's like typical Nick Fury backstory has 2 eyes, yeah. This is the first time she got infected, maybe? Because she lost her Alma then, instead. She got infected. And has amnesia. Could be my son. Maybe it's her son then. Yeah, is it your son? No. So she doesn't know it's his son? Was him. So she had complete memory lost. But yeah, the doctor's like, he was next to you, you're holding him. So it feels like it's your son, right? Yeah, it's like, I only had Seth with me. Separator. Yeah, the world is awesome. The whole class. It's just like Sky Islands, yeah. That's awesome. Nah, I just one armor because they have the same hair color. Yeah, they are. I mean, they are pretty similar in appearance, right? I'm seriously angry as always, so that probably was helping. So anchor what suddenly? Yeah, and the guy is also just Indian, so they don't place the anchor. Well, it's not India, but you know, it's like in Burma, right? Burma or Laos. But you have similar Buddhistic temples in Thailand, so that's the one, yeah. But they got cursed at the same time. It feels like. Obviously, she's much older than him, but she seems to be way stronger than she was, sort of. And then she got tainted. Okay, so maybe she could use magic before that. Huh. Okay, so fantastic. Next, so you have both sorcery and. Okay, I did not get that. But okay, so you have three different things. You have sorcerers, and you really have that tainted fantasy power, and she can use both, I guess, then. Because she has, like, she can use magic before she got affected. I guess she could use, yeah, both then, right? Yeah, right. What you like him? It's like, he had use. Sundry. Sundry mom here, yeah. It's like, I mean, I don't like him, but I could. Okay, she's so cute even. Yeah, looks like Nemesis Hunter here. He was speaking Alma Snow. Snow Alma. Oh, it's getting bullied. Yeah. So of course she's all like, you know. Yeah. This anime has one big storyline. That is, again, bigotry. That is this. I think this is this animes. So why would he grow up to still want to help them? Yeah. Let's probably breaking his powers now. Yeah. But his backstory is he was bullied and passed around people. He still grew up to be like, I want to save everyone. Yeah. Why did he grow up to want to save everyone? They want to burn him alive here as a witch, right? Yeah. It's like Mama Witch appears. Yeah, of course, you know. See, I don't know why he grew up to be like, I want to help everyone. I want to prove them wrong, maybe. Maybe. I hope he has some kind of like, him like, yeah, they all hated me, but I was like, Still he had massive powers for no explanation, yeah. Well, given the story, it's probably not her actual son, but because he's probably the son of some destiny dragon or whatever, right? Yeah, he's probably the son of some god, demon or something, right? So that's why it's like she's not the actual mother. She's adopted him. Yeah, love for her kid, yeah. And then she built her observatory. Yeah, and that's where she built that thing. Yeah, flying castle so no one can hurt her son. Man, he was tiny in that image. So where's it going now then? Yeah, like we're going to find Radiant. Yeah, like you haven't got the Radiant. Like where do you? Yeah, spirit, fighting spirit. Yeah, you're a broom boy. It's gonna be like Akku, we can't fly on it. Man, that was fun in Twitch. New, yeah, Stitch his gloves together. It's the main character. He clearly become a monster. He clearly become a monster. I think she should appear again, right? It'd be weird if she doesn't appear. Now he goes back here, yeah. It's a little weird. She sends the boy off. She's like, "Don't worry, son, you can do it." Yeah, it's like, I believe in you. It's kind of like, he has no real clues, and she's like, can he fly? Yeah. And what's her life goal? Isn't she just like traveling around fighting nemesis? I feel like she should go with him. Like, she played Grandia 3, where your mom's like this badass knife reader. She should go, that's awesome, and yeah, in Grandia 3, your mom joins your party. She's like, I'm gonna kill most of you, boy. And she has like 2 knives running around and cut people. Yeah, crazy, like rogue martial artist woman. It's awesome, like that. That's how you should have your anime mom. Your anime mom should be like, I will also fight, yeah. Then she falls in love later, and that's really important because she finds a new. She gets like remarried, and say, yeah. With the 4th guy, yeah. Spoilers, but yeah, it's a very old game, 10 years old at least. Yeah, but that's a nice take to it, yeah. And here it's like she's like, go boy, like a Pokemon. I believe in you, son. And he flies away, and then she's like, she's gonna stay in her flying castle or something. I actually don't see why she has to join him. You know what I say? I mean, she has to get spreading wings and live to 50% or so on. But at the same time, what is she trying to do? Is she trying to like find the secret radiant, or what's she doing on her side, right? And also, obviously, both ending and opening, he's flying on that like Buddha Zeppelin or so. It's like, does he need a broom later on? Probably not. But she's probably gonna appear again. Right? It'd be very hard to see her not appear again. Probably some new information, right? Like, oh, I found this clue for Radiant, something like that. Maybe she will join the like and be a party with, you know, like a adventure party with him eventually. Yeah, I'm waiting for the Shiro head girl up here. Yeah, I'm waiting for her to appear. Yeah, she's gonna be the best character, clearly the best girl. Just from the opening alone, she's clearly the best girl. Yeah. I mean, this opening, if anything, should have shown why he doesn't like humans. It didn't at all motivate why he's still, you know, like, oh, I will make them all like me, yeah. I mean, I do get the whole general consensus. Oh, it's got 2 minutes actually. Okay. Guess it's a pretty, yeah, in question. This probably some major font teps. Oh, some Liselot. Some hot girl. An old guy that's sleeping. Ooh, like a priestess girl there. Ulmina Baglor or something like that. Yeah, the Holy Scripture. Guess these people are not tainted then, I guess they are. He's the leader, I guess. General Torque, the Beast. Clearly kind of the main bad guy, right? For the first arc of the guy. It's clearly like them, yeah, setting up these main baddies. And then another person in the background there. Yeah, in a cloak. For some reason, just for Seto. They needed both the horns. Yeah. Finally, Melee appears and then Doc. So finally, he's meeting his 2 friends. That he will, yeah. Dragonov, and obviously Questors are evil, yeah. The church is evil, of course, yeah. Okay, so episode 4 sounds interesting, but then he finally meets Melly and the Doctor. I mean, he meets his teammates, right? That's very interesting. That would be very important, right? I do feel his backstory is weak. I feel it's a weak backstory. Just straight up pretty weak. Yeah, because like I do get that you have like I say it again, it's very similar to a typical X-Men story, right? Where they're all like, hate mutants, burn mutants, like there's a lot of that, right? And But then usually you see something like Nightcrawler, and he's like, no, but I am very religious, and he's like, no, but even if they hate me, I will salvate them from this thing, and they usually have somewhat good like explanation why they fight the hate, right? Why they're like, well, I know they hate me, but I will change my mind because of this reason. They usually have some kind of pretty good explanation why they do something like that. But here I feel like, okay, so he got beaten up by these kids. Then they were gonna burn him alive as a witch tribe because he's like tainted, so typical, burning the witch thing. They're gonna do that to him, and he was crying. Mom, Alma, comes and saves him, beats him up, right, and that's that. And she's like, oh yeah, I love him, yeah, and that's it. There's nothing like him saying that, oh, why do they hate me? And he's like, oh, because we are nemesis, and he's like, then I will kill them all, or like, it's nothing like that. It's nothing when he sees him like being, he's like, oh yeah, they hate me, but I will take an opinion based on this thing, right? Nothing in that backstory motivated why he would be tormented by them, and then suddenly, 10 years later, be like, oh, I will save everyone. Like, why? Yeah, nothing. I can assume why, but typical main story shounen trope thing is that, oh, they all hate me. Like in Naruto, they all hate me. But if I become the Hokage, they're gonna love me, right? So yeah, I get that thing, and he's like, if I just defeat all the monsters, they will all love me. Yeah, like, I get that general, very, very, like, basic consensus of it, but it's not even explained. It's not even mentioned. And also, again, right, when Naruto's goal is, I will be the Hokage, pet everyone, they never have to love me, right? Yeah, that's how you do it. And when this guy is more like, oh, I will just, eradicate evil of the world. Like, his goal is, if Hokage is a crazy goal, we're going the Pirate King's place, right? But this guy's goal is like, I will eradicate every monster in the universe. Like, that is his goal. His goal is even crazier than what we usually have, because it's like, no, he's about reach. He wants to be strong. He want to be the strongest as well. So it's like, Asta, I want to be the king of the magic, sort of, yeah. He wants to be the torture king. It's typical in that sense, but his general goal is to just kill every existing monster and defeat their whatever headquarters they have, and like eradicate their race. Yeah, then people have to love me, and they don't really, because obviously, it's very obviously, if you do that, you would be the only one having magic, and people will be even more afraid of you, because they'll be like, well, why do we have these guys, right? So those church people will be even more motivated to go and kill you, right? Because they don't have any purpose anymore. So not the wild for that matter. But if we ignore that, that's kind of obviously what he wants, right? But it's not really. Yeah, this backstory did not explain it, and I'm not saying that it has to be. And my point is that just a few lines of him saying that. Why do they hate me, Mom? Or am I right? And she's like, oh, this reason why I hate us. It's like, oh, I will change that reason. Yeah, just having him being like, I see. Then I will be this. I will be the king of this thing to fix that thing. Yeah, but it's more like, oh, they all hate me. Yeah, I know. And then like the end, right? There is no like motivational result for him to be like he's snapping and be like, oh, I see what my goal should be in life now. That never happened. He just still was hated. So this backstory normally will just make people hate those people even more. That motivate this result at all. You can just kind of fill in the blanks and assume that's how it works for him. And again, these 3 episodes are all the same kind of plot line. They hate many people, right? They hate 10 people. They explain she has no memory. They explain why he's much stronger than everyone else. Why he can use why he's using fists instead of wands. It's just a personality. And now the church people are after him because he has horns. So he is important, but let's explain that for a second. So I'm a little iffy. I see for a lot of episodes. I want to see how Melanie is and like Doc and the other characters. I want to see that. So I want to watch that. I watch that week as well. So to subscribe and it's all right. But I do feel, man, that this is like, it's not a very strong start in my opinion for a shonen. And I've pretty much seen every other shonen anime, right? I've seen pretty much all the shonen animes out there, right? Yeah, and I follow almost all of them, either manga or anime. And this is, I won't say it's the worst one, but I feel like it's pretty like, man. Because in my opinion, and I stand by this, that this is probably a worse start than Black Clover had. And I understand, and I know a lot of people hate the Black Clover, and a lot of people were like, Asta Screaming and so on. That was really annoying. That was really annoying. And the pacing was bad, like really bad in the beginning of Black Clover. Was really bad. But Black Clover right away gave me, okay, what is his power? Oh, he has no powers. I get that motivates him to be stronger than everyone else. But also, because I feel like Sega Frontier 2 and so on, similar source of that, he probably has, like anti-magic powers. I just assumed that right away before even seeing episode 1. Just reading the premise. He's the man. Oh, he's a mutant man. I get it. Yeah, that's how it's gonna be, right? But that's kind of it lives with the trope, I suppose. But still, though, it's okay. You get like Asta has something going for him there. He gets the blade right, and then it's like okay, the blade can cut through. Oh yeah, it's anti-man. Yeah, it makes sense. That's how I assumed it. So even if it's really streaming and so on, like you get his motivation and you get his powers right. You get powers right away. Then this demon thing and so on, it's also kind of very narrative, very bleach, so on. It's very tropey. But you see, he has that going for him, so you know that. You accept it, right? Episode 2, but badly paced as well. It was very bad paced, episode 1 to 4 in the Clover. Very, very bad paced. But episode 2 was badly paced, but it gave you him and his unit's backstory pretty good. It should have been like 10 minutes or 20 minutes, but it gave you it gave you the backstory, kind of the motivation, why we've been fighting and so on. So you gave us that well, and why they love each other and so on, right? Well, he's just with Alma, right? Yeah, whatever, yeah. So that also is better than this episode, I think, in my opinion. Even the pace was horrible. But here, the episode also had pretty bad pacing. The first 10 minutes here didn't do much. Then it was a backstory. It should have been like 20-minute backstory, right? Like the first 8 to 9 minutes didn't add much at all to this episode. They were like, she's like, oh yeah, and then I was like, let's go to the room. That's like, I remember the backstory now. Yeah, like that didn't do much at all. They could have been like 1 page in the manga, right? That in the backstory. So, yeah. I think so. I care way less about Seth than I did for Asta. Probably because Asta had a very obvious trope of, he's the underdog story, yeah. That really helped him. It really helped him. So again, the world for like the most here, the flying, the skies and so on for like the most here, yeah. I wonder other people fly through different places though. But, and also because right away he left Alma now. So her short backstory doesn't really matter that much, I guess, for the main story. So again, compared to Juno and Asta, you get Juno's backstory as well, right? Most of it. And it's like, oh yeah, so they're both the kind of mystery children, right? So you get that Juno is like, okay, he's his rival and best friend and like brother and twin kind of in a way. So and then Juno's gonna be in the story every now and then, I think, of course, yeah. And you get like, so you know about Juno, where this episode was more about Alma than about Seth, right? And then she's not gonna be in the anime anymore. Maybe she's gonna be in the way later, but for now she's gonna be in the anime. So also it's like, they didn't explain anything about him at all. You spend a little bit about her, and it didn't really matter so much in the end. If you look at the general scope, right, it didn't. Even though I kind of liked it, I was like, it's pretty good backstory. So, like, I don't like the kids, I actually kind of love him, but so yeah, I feel that I'm a little like, man. I think I started watching Black Clover a year ago, fall, and I liked it actually more. Even though Asta was screaming, I liked it more, And then Yami appeared in episode 4, I was like, this guy's awesome. So hopefully these two people, so we have to have the hopes in the supported characters for Seth, right? If they are not very interesting, then it's gonna make me weak. So anyway, hope you like this review and live version of Radiant. See you next week in episode 4 then. So subscribe and press that like button.